am going to discuss OI analysis. I have seen a lot of videos and material in Google, and let me tell you, most of them who explain OI analysis is wrong. I wouldn't say it is wrong, but it doesn't work in the Indian market context. Okay. So OI analysis is a very famous analysis. To be frank, few years back, probably 4 or 5 years back, I used to use only OI analysis. I was not seeing the charts, I was not using technical indicators, I was not using fundamental analysis, nothing. Okay. I just used to use OI analysis because back then it was very reliable. But today, OI analysis is not as reliable as it was few years back. Few years back, we had only Bank Nifty option, and that too only monthly option. We did not have weekly option or Nifty option or whatever. Then slowly Nifty options were introduced, then slowly weekly options were introduced, and now you know the margin will reduce drastically if you execute spreads. Okay. Now OI analysis has become chaotic and it is not as reliable as it was before. In stock options, OI analysis works to certain extent, but I wouldn't suggest anyone of you to use stock options or trade in stock options because you know stocks are subjected to news. So even if there is any news in any of the stock, the movement can be very wild. Okay, and when there is any movement that is happening due to news, it doesn't matter what the OI is, it doesn't respect your technical indicators, nothing. For example, when there was a news that Kotak Mahindra will be added to the MSCI index, you can see that Kotak Mahindra shot up in such a way that there was no tomorrow. So this is how stock options are, and stock options are not as liquid as indices. So there might be some times where there will be huge slippages when you trade in stock options. And now you know that there is no intraday margin also provided by the broker. So the slippages are going to be very huge in stock options. So kindly avoid stock options, but you can definitely do this in indices like Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. So before, when we had only Bank Nifty option, so everyone used to trade in Bank Nifty monthly option. So we just had to identify the strikes which had the highest open interest and sell the options which were beyond that range. I can tell you 90% of the time I have made profit by doing this. But then slowly what happened, they introduced Nifty options. So what people did, they started taking trades in Nifty and they started hedging in Bank Nifty. Then slowly weekly options were introduced. So people started taking trades in monthly options and started hedging in weekly options, or the vice versa, whatever. And now you know, if you execute a spread, you will be getting a huge margin reduction. So now people are using the same expiry for hedging purpose. So now open interest analysis is very confusing. What is open interest? Open interest is nothing but the number of contracts that are opened for that particular strike price on both call side and on the put side. If you go to NSE auction chain, you can see the open interest for both call and put of that particular strike. Okay. So yes, in NSE option chain, they show you the number of contracts that is executed, but there are many tools which show you the number of shares that is being executed in the contract. For example, if I and you have a contract in Nifty 15,000 call, so the NSE auction chain will show you that the open interest is 1. But since Nifty lot size is 75, there are some tools which show that the open interest is 75. Either which ways, it doesn't matter whether you see it in the number of shares or you see it in the number of contracts. As traders, we just have to know how we have to interpret the data. This is the option chain of Nifty. So here you can see that 15,800 call has an open interest of 14,500 and 15,800 put has an open interest of 6,700. So it means that 14,579 contracts people believe that Nifty will not go beyond 15,800 within this expiry, and 6,700 contracts are there where the sellers believe that 15,800 will be crossed on the upside. So this data will keep on changing. So if there is a movement in Nifty, then some of the open interests will be closed. There will be new open interest opened for other strikes. People will keep on rolling. So there will be a lot of trading activity that goes on. But this is the OI analysis. So what the OI analysis tells is the highest open interest on the call will act as a resistance. So in this case, you can see that highest open interest is here. Okay. And this will act as the resistance, 16,000. Whereas the highest open interest on the put, which is here, where this strike is 15,500. So they believe that 15,500 will act as a support. But now let me tell you, after the implementation of the new margin rule, this does not hold good. I'll tell you why. So now let's just assume that Nifty is at 15,000, which is the spot. Okay. And there are some people who believe that Nifty 15,150 will not be crossed. So let's say there are 10 contracts executed at this. There are some contracts, people who believe that 15,200 will not be crossed. So they would have sold at 15,200 call. So I'll assume that there is 15 here. Okay. Then there are some people who believe that 1500 also will not be crossed. So let's say this is 5. Okay. Similarly on the put side. So there are some people who believe that 15,900 will not be crossed, and there will be some people who will believe that 14,850 will not be crossed on the lower side, and there will be some people who will believe that 14,800 also will not be broken. Okay. Now this is the open interest, but these option sellers of these three strike, what they do now, if they execute one contract at these strikes, they will have to pay a margin of 1.5 lakh. So in order to reduce the margin, they will go buy some deep OTM option. So all these people will try to buy 14,700 put, which is very cheap. So now when they buy this, the open interest of this will be 35. Now on the call side also, in order to reduce the margin, these three option writers will go by, let's say, 14,400 put. Okay. Now the open interest of 14,400 put will be 35. Now when you see this option chain, okay, you will see that the highest open interest on the put is here, which is 14,700, and you will see that the highest open interest on call is at 15,400. Now if you believe that the range is 14,700 to 15,400, you are wrong. Okay. This is the thing which nobody in this industry will tell you. Okay. So if you want to do an analysis, you have to take the second highest in the option chain. So now the second highest will be this one, 15,200. Okay. Whereas on the put side, the second highest is 14,800, which is this one. So you can assume that this can be your range. Okay. You can assume that the range of Nifty can be 14,800 to 15,200. Based on this range, you can take the trades accordingly. Okay. So you can probably sell options which are beyond this and also sell options which are beyond this. Okay. Now let's go to the option chain and see this in the real time. I have opened the option chain of the June expiry. So here you can see that on the put side, the highest open interest is at 15,000, which is the open interest is 40,000. Okay. The 15,000 strike put has the highest open interest. Whereas on the call side, the highest open interest is at 16,000. Okay. You can see that the 16,000 strike has the highest open interest on the call side. So now, as per the OI analysis, which many of them talk, they assume that this is going to be the range. But as I told you, this is not going to be the range. You have to consider the next highest. So in this put, you can see that the next highest one is at 30,600. Okay, which is at 15,500. The next highest on the call is 14,500. Okay, which is at 15,800. So you can assume that this to be your range which you can expect the June expiry. Okay, this is exactly how you are supposed to do the OI analysis after the SEBI has implemented the new margin system. Okay, especially on expiry days. If you are doing expiry trades, you can see that there will be one deep OTM which will have the highest open interest, but don't consider that as the support or resistance. That is done only for reducing the margin by option sellers. Okay, that is the way how people are trapped and people lose a lot of money. I had few clients who told me that they saw the highest open interest which was deep OTM, so they assumed that Nifty might go till that OTM, so they started buying the nearby call options or put options, but ultimately that is how they were trapped. So don't get trapped by this. I hope you guys like the video. Do like and share and subscribe to my channel so that you can learn more about trading and investment.